Hey, how are ya? Today I'm going to show you 5 Lightroom mobile tips that you can do on your phone using the Lightroom mobile app. The tips that I'm going to show you today are going to require you to pay for the app, but if you're serious about photography, it's definitely worth the money, and it's only a couple of dollars, so it's definitely worth it. The first tip is vignetting. So the way that we do this is by going into our effects tab here, scrolling down to vignette, and we're going to slide that down to around 50, slide the midpoint down to around 30, and then bring the feather all the way up to around 85 to 90. So we got the before, and then the after here. As you can see, it just helps draw the attention to the subject of the image. Tip number 2 is going to be the tone curve, and this is where you can add fades to your images. The way we do that is by scrolling over to our light, clicking on the top right here, which is curves. Make sure we're clicking on the bottom left thing here, which is the RGB, red, green, and blue slider. And then we're just going to grab the bottom point here and just bring it diagonally up to about here. And then as you can see, our images have a fade. So this is the before, and then this is the after. Just a simple adjustment, but it can help fill in your images and make them a bit more moody for those Instagram bangers. Tip number 3 is going to be how to get blue water in those beach drone shots. As you can see here, the water's not really blue, it's more of a greeny aqua color. The way we can change that is by going over to our selective healing brush, clicking plus, clicking on the brush tool, which is the left one, and then we're just going to paint over the water. Once you've selected all the water, go to the color, scroll down, and then just select the color of the water that you want. And the last thing to make this look a bit more realistic is you just want to bring down the saturation. So here's the before, and then here's the after. Now you have some nice blue water to upload to Instagram. So for tip number 4, we're going to be creating some fake fog. This one's really easy. You just go over to your selective tool, you click plus, you click on the middle one here, and you just click and drag down and then drag across. We're just going to place this up here where the fog would be. Go into our effects, go to the dehaze and just bring it down. All the way down to -100. Then you're going to do the same thing with the clarity. Then we're just going to readjust this, bring it down a bit, open that up. So here's the before, and here's the after. Now it looks like you got fog in your images and that you were shooting on a foggy morning when you weren't. And the last tip here, tip number 5, is going to be how to fake a sunset. I've got this aerial shot here which I took when I was in New Zealand, and it was that sunset, but you can't really tell. The colors are a bit off. So we're going to fake it and make it look like it was a really nice sunset. Firstly, we're going to go over to our color here, and we're just going to bring the temperature to the right until we're happy with it. So somewhere about there, it looks a bit more yellow, but we don't want that yellow. We want that to be orange. So we're going to go click on the mix here, which is our color mix, and click on our yellow slider, and then just bring the yellows to the left, all the way to the left to make them look orange. Then we're going to bring the saturation up, and the lightness up as well. And it's as simple as that. So here we have the original, which is sort of a plain dull sunset photo. And then we have the after. Just by those 2 clicks, we can make it look like a really nice, vibrant sunset. So that is all for today's video. If you did like it, remember to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel, because that's what I do here. I create videos showing you how to get better at photography. Also, follow me on Instagram at 7th Era if you want to see all those photos, because that's where I post all my new content. That is the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope you learned something. And as always, stay inspired, keep creating, and I will see you in the next one.